On Kisses and Hugs Club today, what to look for in a future husband. Episode 95 by Pastor Dunamis Okunowo. All right, let's get into it. We're breaking down the must-have traits in a future husband. No fluff, just straight up facts. Whether you're swiping through apps or daydreaming about the perfect relationship, this is your ultimate guide to finding the one who checks all the boxes. Ready? Let's go.
Number 1. Emotional intelligence. The ultimate green flag. First up, emotional intelligence, or EQ for short. This isn't just some buzzword. It's the secret sauce to a relationship that actually works. Think of EQ as the Wi-Fi connection between your hearts. Strong, reliable, and totally necessary. A guy with high EQ isn't just tuned into his own feelings. He's dialed into yours too. He'll know when you need a pep talk, a hug, or just some space. Emotional intelligence means he's self-aware, meaning he knows what's up with his own emotions and doesn't let them control him. No random mood swings or ghosting when things get tough. He's got that emotional GPS on lock, but it doesn't stop there. He's got self-regulation down, so he's not out here letting every little thing set him off. Motivation, check. He's driven, not just in his career, but in making the relationship work. And don't sleep on empathy, which is the ability to step into your shoes and actually understand where you're coming from. Social skills. He's not just good with you. He's good with your friends, your family, and pretty much everyone he meets. A guy with these traits will help you build a relationship that's rooted in mutual respect, understanding, and most importantly, real love. 1 Peter 3 verse 8, the Message translation says, live in harmony, be sympathetic, love each other, be compassionate, be humble. This verse nails it. Emotional intelligence is all about living in harmony and showing compassion. It's the key to a relationship where both partners are in sync, emotionally and spiritually.
Number 2, communication skills, the talk king. Let's be real. Communication can make or break a relationship. If you can't talk it out, things are going to go south real quick. So what do we mean by communication skills? It's not just about talking, it's about really listening. We're talking active listening, where he's actually paying attention, not just waiting for his turn to speak. When you're venting about your day, he's all ears, not checking his phone or thinking about what's for dinner. He gets what you're saying, and he responds thoughtfully, making you feel heard and valued. That's active listening, and it's a game changer. Now, empathy plays a big role here too. It's all about feeling what you feel and connecting on a deeper level. Imagine this. You've had a rough day, and instead of brushing it off, he takes the time to understand your frustrations, offering support and maybe even some solid advice. That's empathy in action. When a guy can empathize, it's like he's got a sixth sense for what you need, whether it's a shoulder to cry on or just someone to laugh with. But hold up, there's more. Clear communication is the cornerstone of any strong relationship. He needs to express his thoughts and feelings openly and honestly, without playing games or leaving you guessing. It's about transparency. When there's something on his mind, he'll talk to you about it rather than bottling it up or letting it fester. This kind of openness builds trust and keeps the relationship drama-free. So if he's got the communication skills of a pro, you're in for smooth sailing. Colossians 3 verse 17, the Message translation, says, let every detail in your lives, words, actions, whatever, be done in the name of the Master, Jesus, thanking God the Father every step of the way. This verse is all about letting your words and actions reflect the best version of yourself. In a relationship, communication should always aim to uplift, clarify, and build each other up.
Number 3, same page energy, the power couple blueprint. All right, let's talk long term. If you and your future hubby aren't aligned on the big stuff, it's going to be a bumpy ride. We're talking shared values and goals, the real foundation of any lasting relationship. It's like building a house. If the foundation's shaky, the whole thing could collapse. So, what are we looking at here? Think family planning, financial goals, and lifestyle choices. Let's start with family planning. You two need to be on the same page about what your future family looks like. Are you both dreaming of a big family, or are you more about the dink, double income, no kids life? Maybe you're somewhere in between. Whatever it is, you've got to hash it out early on. Mismatched expectations here can lead to some serious tension down the road. Imagine one of you wants a squad of kids, while the other's thinking more along the lines of a peaceful, child-free existence. That's a recipe for disaster. Honest conversations about this from the get-go can save you from heartache later. Next up, financial goals. Money talks, and you both need to be speaking the same language. Whether it's saving for that dream house, traveling the world, or stashing away cash for retirement, you've got a line on how you handle your finances. Maybe one of you is a saver, and the other's a spender. That's cool, as long as you're open about it and willing to compromise. Money issues are one of the top reasons couples fight, so getting this right is crucial. Have those money talks early and often. And don't forget lifestyle choices. This is everything from work-life balance to health and fitness to how you like to spend your weekends. Are you both gym rats? Or does one of you prefer Netflix marathons? Do you both value time with friends and family? Or is one of you more of a lone wolf? Finding someone who vibes with your lifestyle is key to making sure you're both living your best lives together. Amos 3 verse 3, the Message translation, says, "Can two people walk hand in hand if they aren't going to the same place?" This verse gets right to the point. You both need to be heading in the same direction, with shared values and goals guiding the way. Alignment here means fewer conflicts and a stronger partnership.
Number 4, financial responsibility, the money master. Let's talk about the bag. Financial responsibility is non-negotiable. It's not just about how much he's raking in, but how he's handling what he's got. Does he have his financial house in order? Or is he living paycheck to paycheck with no plan in sight? Financial stability isn't just about having a fat bank account. It's about being smart with money. First things first, his approach to saving. If he's got a solid savings plan, that's a good sign he's thinking about the future. It's not just about stacking cash. It's about setting goals and being prepared for whatever life throws at you. Whether it's an emergency fund, saving for a big purchase, or planning for retirement. A guy who's serious about saving is serious about your future together. Next, let's talk spending. Is he making it rain every weekend? Or does he know when to dial it back? There's nothing wrong with enjoying life, but reckless spending can lead to financial stress down the road. You want someone who knows how to balance enjoying the present with planning for the future. Debt management is another biggie. Everyone's got some debt, whether it's student loans, a car payment, or a mortgage. What matters is how he handles it. Is he making smart moves to pay it down? Or is he just letting it pile up? Understanding his approach to debt can give you a good idea of his overall financial health. Lastly, financial planning. A guy with a solid financial plan is thinking long term. And that's exactly what you want. Whether it's investing, saving for retirement, or just making sure you've got an emergency fund. A well-rounded financial plan shows that he's serious about building a stable future with you. Financial compatibility is a huge factor in marital satisfaction. So make sure you're both on the same page here. Proverbs 21 verse 5. The Message translation says, "Steady diligence pays off. Sloppy work puts you further behind." This verse speaks to the importance of financial wisdom and planning. A guy who's diligent and intentional with his resources is setting the stage for a secure and prosperous future together.
Number 5, respect, the ultimate hype man. Last but definitely not least, respect and support for your personal growth are essential. Your future hubby should be your number one fan, always cheering you on as you chase your dreams. Mutual respect is the foundation of a healthy relationship, and it means acknowledging each other's individuality. He should be all about encouraging you to reach for the stars, whether you're aiming for a promotion at work, starting a side hustle, or just trying to become the best version of yourself. Healthy boundaries are crucial here, too. He needs to understand that personal space and me time aren't just nice-to-haves, they're must-haves. Respecting each other's need for independence ensures that you can both grow as individuals while still being a strong team. It's about finding that balance where you can both thrive without stepping on each other's toes. And it's not just about him supporting you, it's a two-way street. Growing together while respecting each other's needs and ambitions creates a relationship that's resilient and dynamic. Picture this. You're both chasing your dreams, but you're doing it side by side. lifting each other up along the way. That's the kind of relationship that can weather any storm. Real life example. Think of a couple who's been together for decades. She's a powerhouse in her career. He's built a successful business. And together they've navigated the highs and lows by always supporting each other's goals. They're a living testament to the power of mutual respect and support in a marriage. A guy who respects your growth and is willing to grow with you is someone worth holding on to. Romans 12 verse 10, the Message translation says, "Be good friends who love deeply. Practice playing second fiddle." This verse highlights the importance of humility and putting each other first. In a relationship, it's about being each other's biggest supporters, lifting each other up as you grow together.
Wrapping it up. So there you have it, the ultimate guide to what you should be looking for in a future husband. We're talking about a guy who's emotionally intelligent, a communication pro, aligned with your values and goals, financially responsible, and totally supportive of your growth. Find someone who ticks these boxes, and you're well on your way to building a relationship that's built to last. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about finding someone who loves you. It's about finding someone who makes you better, who's got your back no matter what, and who's in it for the long haul.
Follow for more on YouTube at Pastor Dunamis. Read more on kissesandhugs.org. For counseling and therapy, send a mail to khcpartners@gmail.com.